By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you of one thing. All this Jesus and community organizer stuff, over the course of the next month and a half, 50 days or so, I hope to synthesize a tremendous amount of written material that I have at my disposal detailing exactly what Barack Obama did in Chicago as a community organizer. And it is nothing at all as he has been presenting it, helping downtrodden people get their lives back on track. That's not what it is. He's his community organizing took place under the leadership of a man named Saul Alinsky. He is a total radical. He is no different than the Bernardine Dorns or the Bill Ayers or the Jeremiah Wrights. He just hides it better. He is as thorough a radical as Jeremiah Wright is and Bill Ayers. His modus operandi is to get elected and to be able to implement this stuff on the sly from the inside rather than agitate for it from the outside. The real comparison here, if you want to start talking about Jesus was a community organizer, the real model for Barack Obama's community organization efforts was Saul Alinsky, Rules for Radicals. And I want to, and it's the Bible. It is the Bible for Obama. And Jeremiah Wright and all these people, the Bill Ayers and these guys that worked, he's dead now, he's long gone, but his book lives on, and these people just that buy into this stuff, eat it up. And it is the Bible. That's what I'm getting at. Now, if you want to really understand this whole Jesus was a community organizer thing, you need to read at the front of this book, and we mentioned this, we'll put the web page back up for you. RushLimbaugh.com, we mentioned this. Saul Alinsky dedicated his own book to the first ever community organizer, the first ever real man of dissent. And this man ended up with his own empire. His name was Lucifer. Saul Alinsky has dedicated his book, Rules for Radicals, to Satan. The work that Obama's done with Acorn and some of the radical stuff that he actually did, it's no wonder they don't tell this story, and they're trying to paper it over with flowery language about helping the downtrodden get back on their feet. That's not at all what he did. He organized to keep the ROTC out of schools. He organized to have kids be taught themselves how to be radicals. The reason that you don't see any of the so-called people that Obama has helped is because they don't want you to see them. They're not people who grew up in the gutter and somehow found religion and found inspiration and motivation and now live in the suburbs and they have a white picket fence and 2.8 kids. That's not who they are. They are members of Acorn. They're out helping people fraudulently register to vote countless times. And that just scratches the surface of what goes on here. But Obama's true mentor, Saul Alinsky, dedicates his book, Rules for Radicals, to the first man of dissent, the first real, true radical, Lucifer, the devil. So keep that in mind, and next time you hear a stupid line about Jesus was a community organizer and Pontius Pilate was a governor.
Is of their work, and I called, and I'm with as that, and our and we have to do this as well as we and now right now and identify if you want to That's a bunch. So let me tick these off. It is true that in Iraq are...
Barack knows what it means to be a black man living in a country and a culture that is controlled by rich white people. Hillary ain't never been called a nigger. Bill did us just like he did Monica Lewinsky. He was riding dirty. In white America, U.S. of KKKA, black men turning on black men. I am sick of Negroes who just do not get it. Not God bless America, God America that's in the Bible for killing innocent people. God America. And now we are indignant because the stuff we have done overseas is now brought right back into our own front yards. America's chickens are coming home to roost.